Hi, I'm Nima Basrafkan, winner of the Maintal Regional. A lot of people asked me for the list, so I hope you enjoy the video. We are Crosshard.
And now for what you have been waiting for, the deck itself. Tell me about the Digitama.
Digitama, well, as usual, you just play for Pigmons.
Four picked ones.
Yeah.
Just the usual.
Yeah, just the usual, just draw one is always good.
Okay.
Draw one on swing is always good, especially when you're a rush deck and trying to just yoink, yoink, yoink.
Classic Crosshard. What are the rookies?
The rookies are 3 Sparrowmon, pretty
That's
standard. Four. So I was still thinking in Yugi ratios. So 4 Sparrowmon, 4 Starmons, and 4 of the Shoutmon.
4 Shoutmon.
Always a great searcher. If you can hard play him and get memory back from Zenjiro, played for 2 of 3 only, can grab 2 cards. Great, a Tamer and a Digimon with Crosshard. And my last rookie that not everybody plays, I think on the venue there was one other guy who played even 3 of these guys, Dondokumon, the drum guy.
Why do you play Dondokumon? Because he has no save, but what is so special about Dondokumon?
He's a beefy boy, he is 4K, isn't that enough? No. The reason I chose Dondokumon is because I've seen a couple of people run rampant with this card on their own locals, so I just tried it out. This thing has a couple of perks, so you can Digivolve him on top of an Pigmons. So you have him in Raising, and you cannot use him for a Digicross. So these guys, these 12 guys, you always want them or need them in your hand or on field. In the Raising, these guys are kind of useless, I would say. Besides the color, but this one is the only red one, this is black, this is yellow. So you need him for the color in Raising, so you can play a first turn Fireball, for example, just to get your draw engine going. The 4K saves him a lot of times in this meta. What was crazy for me and a bit surprising. And another reason, yeah, he just gives you more consistency. So the deck is pretty budget if you don't buy the alt arts, because I cut 2 Def Xmon for these guys.
Okay, so Dondokumon is like Shoutmon because he's red,
yes,
but also like Sparrowmon because he has a lot of DP. Sparrowmon has like 5k if you have a Tamer, but it's black, and Shoutmon is red but doesn't have DP. And he's there so your Digimon don't get stuck in the Raising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because often the time I had a situation where in testing I wanted to go for game, and I always had to pass turn somehow that he doesn't kill me on a crackback, because I was 1 rookie short always. And with Dondoku in the tournament, I was never a rookie short. I always had a rush Shoutmon and the pieces I needed, because Dondoku was just in Raising, keeping it clear, everything cool.
Okay.
So that's my rookies.
That's the rookies. And now go on to the level 4, the champions, please.
Champions.
What do we have?
We played pretty much standard. 4 Durulumon,
yes,
and 4 Ballistamon, because you need them. Are always good to play one with your Tamers. So you play a Zenjiro, you play a Ballistamon for free and get a memory back. Durulumon the same with Akari, just that she draws your card. So, and he gives minus 3k, so in the matchups against Seccon, when they play Sidemon or stuff like that, so you can't Digicross, because you can Digicross, but you can cost reduce your Digicross. The Rulumon is always great, because he can delete it. Sometimes I played him hard for 4, because I had Zenjiros out, so you could delete something. Or big ass blockers. You can give them minus 3k, that's almost always good enough to swing over a blocker with a cross 5 with 10k. So yeah, that's 8 level 4s here, but we play, of course, our one-off. Shaman cross 4 is great, draws you 2 cards, and then his effect on end of attack to delete himself, and then restand a Tamer with all his materials is great. That's why he got limited.
Yes, pretty much.
So you can't loop him anymore like in the past days, but There is ways to get this card 2 times or 3 times a game. Yeah, great card. Nothing else to say actually. Otherwise, that is broken, and I love that card. And if you see it, it's pretty cool. If you don't see it, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Not like in the past where you really needed him. And then I play King Shoutman.
The king himself.
The king, one of the best cards in the deck.
Why do you play king? Why do you play 2 kings?
2 kings because I believe in breaking. And sometimes 2 is too much. I'm honest. I'm being honest here. But you want to see him once a game because you can use him for any material for a Digicross. So he's always a Shoutmon. But he can substitute a Sparrowmon or something when you Digicrossed him in the same turn on the field. But the better effect is not material safe and not the 2k DP on inherit. It's the effect when you Digicross him or on play, you can return a card with cross requirement from your trash to your hand. So, for example, these 2 guys. So I had in testing a game where I had all my cross 5s in security. So he checked, and all my cross 5s were in security, and I was like, how do I get out of this? And then I read King Shoutman again, and yeah, got it back, went for game. As easy as that.
Okay.
These are my level 4s.
The king is real good.
King for game is always good
King
because
for
it's
game.
rush.
He can also get Shoutman, right?
Yes, he DG crosses with a Shoutman for 3. You get 1-2 memory back from Zenjiro, and then you can go for game.
So you can, for example, play king, DG cross with Shoutman for 3, I think.
Yeah.
Have rush, get your cross 5 back from trash, swing with the king, save the Shoutman again, and then use the new cross 5 from trash to go for game, right?
Yeah.
I think we got spoiled a bit, but I don't think there will be a surprise. But what are your level 5s?
Yeah, well, the only level 5 you can consider playing Shoutman cross 5.
No cross 5B?
No cross 5B.
What is so special about cross 5?
Cross 5, yeah, well, he is a substitute for the cross 4 that got limited. He's great, he doesn't draw you a lot, but he puts so much pressure on the board when you have him. So he has security attack +1, blocker, and material saves 3. So saving 3 materials is always such an advantage. Maybe that's the best effect, that he saves 3 instead of 2 or 1.
And I think the tamers are pretty clear, but what are the tamers you play?
Tamers, I kept it pretty simple, just for Taiki. For Taiki, for Akari, and for Zenjiro, because you need all of them. Because Akari can unbrick you if you play too hard without even playing out a Dorulumon. If you got that draw engine with 1-2 Akaris, you can unbrick yourself. So in a long game, or yeah, I had some grindy games. So she was great. Zenjiro is always perfect because they can't block this memory game. So love him. And always playing a free Digimon for your rush strategy is insane, actually. It's pretty good. Taiki is one of the most important cards. He's the best searcher. When I search with him and I can take another Taiki with him, I always get a second Taiki, so I can cycle faster through my deck, even if I need another material actually from the revealed cards of his search.
Oh, okay.
But Taiki is always good to keep your engine rolling, even if you don't have all the pieces. And he's also red for a couple of our options.
So are these old tamers or do you have more?
No, my last tamers were 2 Taikamiya.
Oh, Tai.
Yeah, Taikamiya. Many people play 1 and 1 Kirya Anuma.
I was thinking, why is there no Kirya but 2 Tais?
Yeah, the thing is, I played Kirya for a couple of weeks and got me results, but Kirya is only good in a Black Wargreymon matchup, and I didn't expect a lot of Black Wargreymon before BT11 at least. And so Kirya's effect is that he can also Digicross Digimon underneath your tamers.
So like, it's like a budget Taiki.
He's
memory set Taiki.
He's a memory setter Taiki. He has no surge effect, but yeah, he puts you to 3. It's okay, but I never like to play him hard because the 4 is too much for a blue tamer that doesn't trigger anything else of your options or something. Tai has always value because he's red. He gives you memory. Memory tamer is always good to have. If he's in play, if you don't got him, Zenjiro does the job. And especially for this tournament, the extra check was insane. Because all my cross fusions, okay, not King Shoutmon, but cross 5 and cross 4 always get a bonus check because you cross at least with 4 cards underneath them. So you have 4 sources, get with cross 5s a triple check. Won me the security control matchup a lot.
And the options are?
The options are, yeah, well, Sunrise Buster.
Sunrise Buster.
Didn't play it for a while because I thought it was a Seki one-off. It still is. But it's a good card. It can drop a Akari. Akari can play a Dorulumon on your turn, and then you give minus 3k for each yellow and red tamer. So you give minus 3k for the Akari you just played, and minus 3k for the Dorulumon you played with her. So that's a lot of DP minus, I guess. So. It's a good card. It's in security. It's not always the greatest because sometimes you don't have enough red or yellow tamers, because I like to start my games when I have to start with red rookie, Dondoko or Shoutmon, and Zenjiro plus playing Ballistamon out.
Okay, so what are the other options?
The other options are one of the, well, this card was insane.
Crimson Blaze?
Crimson Blaze, especially because it deletes 6k and I can give any Digimon with the Dorulumon minus 3k. So in the finale, he had a Garurumon stack, Garurumon X stack, and this stack had 6k, and he hadn't had any DP boost because he just pushed it out for the for some draw, I guess, and but he hadn't enough draw, so he couldn't get over 8 cards, so it was still 6k. So you play the Dorulumon and then my other option card, Fireball.
Ah, Fireball. Oh, the Garou
3K.
got deleted by a fireball.
Yeah, the big ass level 4 Garou 6k got deleted by this.
Fireball.
Crimson Blaze is right now against Jesmon, it's ideal. That's why we need the red sources. So, and my last 2 cards.
Are they a Def X?
No Def X. I cut Def X for 2 Dondokomon, as I said, but I played 2 Grande Sol.
Grande Sol. You told us already. That won you a game against Garou.
Yeah, in the finale, it was in the first match. He had full stack, and third check was this baby. Really, really good against many matchups. Against Examon, you can bottom deck. You can bottom deck almost anything.
So this is the final deck. Take a good look. Shout out to his and my team, CDI, and let's see what we can bring for BT11. The next tournament is in 1 month, and we are going there and see what we have in store for them. See you next time.